Will it make me feel like a celebrity? It's not more about parenting. So my journey grew with my daughter. I'm a person who enjoys exploring the city where I'm staying. Audience of social media. Be very alert on what you consume. My daughter wants a pet and I don't want them. I don't get angry, I get hangry.
Okay.
You don't know what is hangry? Hungry, angry. Not really mistake, but hearing music on full loud volume and then you want to know what they are responding.
No, just they will say hi, hello, then you'll disconnect.
Don't tell me the Rupati.
Thank you, Pooja, to accept our invite. Welcome to All My Days podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me here. It's going to be a great opportunity and I'm sure we are going to share a lot of fun time with a lot of good info.
What was the first reaction when our team approached you with regards for the podcast?
Obviously, I was really excited because I love talking, and I think most of my followers know about this. That because my stories are all about me talking, either there's a voiceover or I'm talking. The thought was like, okay, what's it's going to be like? Will it make me feel like a celebrity, or it's just going to be a normal podcast, like what it is? So that was also there in my mind.
For sure, it's always been a persona choice because this is a platform where we enhance the positivity and innovative. So, with that note, Pooja, are excited for the segment number one?
Absolutely,
Okay.
super excited.
Our segment number one is knowing your persona. So, who is Pooja? How you came into a social media having so much of high intent followers? What impact of your life has made you to be a social media impactful person?
When I moved to Dubai, and also before that, I was an educator, early as educator, and I kept doing that for a very long time. In 2017, after my daughter was born, like she was almost a year, a lot of my friends were very inspired by me. They were getting inspirations, seeing what I do with her, how I raise her. Obviously, being an earlier educator, that experience was going with my daughter also. So I was told by many of them, and that time, blogging was something which was just developing. They told me, why don't you post it out there? Why don't it go on social media? You can either do a blog post or Instagram. There was a time when Instagram didn't have reels.
Whoa.
Yeah, like working with static post. That is how I had started my journey on Instagram, talking about. It was not more about parenting, but it was more about homeschooling kind of. I never mentioned homeschooling anywhere, but the concept was more about homeschooling. How can you engage your child productively at home? How can you develop their fine motor, gross motor skills? What all activities you can do with them,
Wow.
even as a infant, not only toddler, but as an infant. So my journey grew with my daughter as that. Then came the time when IGTV was introduced before Reels. So then I started making a lot of videos. I used to, before that, also make few videos, and I used to put it up like a carousel. I used to break my
Like
videos and put
30 seconds ka panda.
yeah. Then with IGTV, I got more inspired. I started doing a lot of videos with not very great views that time. I mean, I'm being very frank and open about it. Maybe it was good compared to the numbers, but I maybe that time I just wanted something more. But it was going well. That IGTV, the videos that I used to make and all that. Same time, I started getting a lot of collaboration opportunities, event opportunities. So I also started focusing on lifestyle, and I'm a person who enjoys exploring the city where I'm staying, or I'm going for a holiday anywhere. Like, I just want to explore every bit of the city is what I like. I also have like a small channel which we now have on Instagram where I said Dubai Discovery. That was the first thing that hit my mind as the name of the channel, because I like discovering the places, and obviously I'm discovering more places in Dubai, being in Dubai. So the Dubai Discovery. So that's how my journey is.
Having said that, as you said, a mother and having an infant child, it's not so easy to be a collaborator because you need to look after your kids. You need to have so much of responsibility.
I was also working at that time.
Yeah. So, how did you manage? And what's your advice to the mom out there who wants to be into this platform or any other factor?
one ground advice which I lot of times see and I feel no, I mean it's okay to do it the other way, is don't hesitate in asking for help. It's the most important thing I would say,
Yep.
because we are not, one person can never be an army. You need an army to raise children. So don't ever hesitate in asking for help. Touch wood, I would say I was lucky. I had support from my family, my spouse, helper supports, everything. All that factors were there. I will say that's the most important. Second is obviously time management. I believe in managing time. Give a good amount of time to one particular thing, give the whole quality time to that. An educator, we have attended a lot of workshops which used to happen in school. Plus, I attend a lot of satsang, one of the Guruji whom I follow. So, even there, I've heard this, and even in the workshop which I was doing in school. Imagine there's a jar, you have three things: sand, pebble, and water. All these three things should fit in the jar.
Okay.
How will you do that? They ask someone to first pour the water, then the sand, and then the pebble. So obviously it could not fit in the jar. Then they asked to do it the other way around. First fill the whole glass with the pebble, then add some sand, then add some water. You fill the whole glass with pebbles, still there is a space for sand. After which still there is a space for water. Same quantity, but it's going more in the glass. Why? Because so the pebbles are your important things, your career, your family, your self, mental health, self-health, all that. Pebbles are like other extra small things that you do, like socializing, meeting friends, outing, all that. And then comes water, which is your WhatsApp, Instagram, social media, and everything.
Modern millennium.
So when you do that, things will fall in place.
This is
So-
the first time I have gone such informations.
Yeah, that had gone so much into me that I think that has also helped.
That's something really unexpected to be known, because I'm also into an educator, but I have never known this concept. How was the upcoming of your moving to a country where you live your nation? Having said that you're born and raised over there, coming to UAE, having so much of influencer personalities here. So what are some of the challenges you face, and how it has really helped you to grow?
I don't see my journey as a challenge. I see as an opportunity.
Okay.
So if you're asking me the challenges that I faced, I really don't have much to say. I mean, they could have been challenges or they could have been whatever, but for me, everything has worked like an opportunity. I've been raised in Mumbai, brought up there. We were married there for 5 years, and then we have moved here. Every step was a new discovery, a new opportunity for both of us, like me and my spouse.
There are many girls, especially in the Asians, they try to come to the camera, but they get hesitate because of the surrounding, the impact they get from the society. So what you want to say to them, and what is being a stigma to that?
Just be confident with what you are. Work on your health is very important, but be just very confident, because there'll be always some other factor which is at what you're good at. So that really helps, is what I feel. Maybe you have got a very beautiful face.
Wow.
Maybe you have got a very good charisma. Maybe you have got a very good personality. I'm just talking about that person, not what that person is doing. So, that confidence builds up more. So there has to be some or the other factor. Somebody who might have a very good figure, but not very confident, is also people we come across. Then I feel not being confident has to do nothing with your body weight, shape, size, or anything. It is more about your inner thing, and it is more about the situations and circumstances you have been through from your childhood.
That's well said. How about, as you say about childhood, it's not fair to ask that the society within the family, there are so many of gossips, negativity, क्या कर रही है, क्यों कर रही है, शादी करवा दो, बेटी है, क्या क्यों पढ़ाने का, so many, these days are so many lists, so on. So what is your message, and how do you overcome such challenges within the family?
Being blessed to come from a very supportive family, whether it's my parents' family or my in-laws and the family around us. Plus, I had not seen such situations with my friends
Wow.
back home.
MashaAllah.
After coming here, yes, I've heard from few people, and that is when I realized that how blessed I am, and that is when your confidence, actually my confidence boosted up a little more, I will say, because we always keep seeing what we don't have. But when I moved here and I came across certain people who were facing such challenges, like with my colleagues or anybody around, I'm like,
Oh
Pooja,
my
you're
days.
blessed. Just be confident. You're so blessed.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. I would say go hand in hand, go gradual. Maybe you can not do something very extraordinary, keeping your family's support with you when they have a little certain stigma or when they bother a lot about the people around you or something. But slowly, gradually, you can convince them. Don't compare yourself with a person who is blessed with a family who is very supportive when your family is not supportive. It's difficult. I'm not saying it's easy. It's easy to sit and talk here, but not as easy.
Who are going through?
Yes. But gradually convince them and take baby steps. I think that will help.
For sure. As you said about baby steps, it's very important to appreciate the birth of yours, which is because of your parents.
Yes.
So, what is the one thing you have learned from your mother and your father which you still want that you should apply and your kids to apply, and inshallah in the future the generation will keep on following that?
One very important thing that I've learned from them is to live for others.
Wow.
And two important things I'll say. One is to live for others, and second is any relations, spouse, your kids, your parents, your siblings, your friends, any relation. Learn to accept each other's differences and move ahead. Just because I'm very different and my XYZ friend is very different doesn't mean that we don't have a good relation. Maybe your relation is not very deep because obviously we all look for that vibe to match with whoever we are gelling a lot. But at least move ahead with those differences. Keep in touch with them. Stay connected. Never know how helpful that person can turn to you. You never know that person might be in such a need that you will be the one who can be helpful to them.
Wow.
And even if it's an enemy, if someone is in need and if you are the one who can help, I think you should.
For sure. This is what, to be honest, every religion aspect says that our Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to say that if it's next door, whoever it is, if you can help, for sure you should help, because if you got this opportunity when Allah has given you to help somebody, you never know, this can be turned to a fruitful for your life.
Absolutely, I agree to this.
With that note, Pooja, I really don't want to end segment number 1 because you're so much of impactful, really, seriously. But then what to do? We have less limit of time as your VVIP for today.
No.
So, as a Pooja, what's your strength and what's your weakness?
Strength is, I'll say, my confidence. I like to talk. So if you talk from the social media point of view, that is my strength because it really helps you to connect to your audience. If I talk about my strengths in my personal life or family life or friends life or anything, I'll say it is about going that extra step forward to do something for someone, and then after maybe 3-4 days, whenever I don't have anything to do, I take that break and I just rest. My weakness is procrastinating. Procrastinate many things, but majorly I procrastinate which something has come to me which is giving me a lot of value, which is going to be fruitful, but it's not of my interest.
It's okay to be procrastinate because that's a part of a factor of life. We are a human being. At the end, we have lots of weakness. It's more important how you overcome, how you just move out and be a positive. That's what impact shows. You just pray.
Yes.
Just pray.
And that
prayer
helps.
can heal you and help you.
I agree to this because there are times when we need some willpower, when you plan something, when you have thought of a goal, when you want to achieve something, prayer has helped.
For sure, and she was lots of traveling, these, that. Finally, see, we prayed, and Allah has listened to us, and today we are here.
No.
With that note, we are at number 2, which is this and that, where we will see how Pooja will play with the viewer's choice of questions. With that, social media was a myth or reality? Is it negative or positive? What do you want to say in a short context about social media?
Social media has become a myth for some and reality for some. Depends on how you take it.
So, in social media, I have seen this time people post many things, and sometimes it really impacts somebody's life. Do you think is it a good choice, or is they should be alert? What do you think about it?
You need to be really very alert on what you post, is what I will say. But also for the audience of social media, be very alert on what you consume.
How about introducing new product, new innovative product? Because people see the followers, ये यहाँ पे गई है, वो यहाँ पर है, and all that, and they follow it randomly without anything. So, do you think is it very good?
Not very good. Following randomly is not very good. You need to understand the person whom you're following. There are few whom you know, like you can blindly follow them. So understand who is promoting what and accordingly go with that. Because everyone has their personal choice, personal reason why they are promoting it. Someone might be doing it because they really liked it. Maybe it's good for them, but not for you. Someone is maybe really doing it because that's their earning module.
Yeah.
So you cannot go and blame a person that why did you promote that. If everyone has their own reasons, own choices, be very understandable on following someone blindly.
How about the Gen Zs? These days, the kids and everyone in social media, they follow so much of vice versa, this, that, and they say, oh, this is, Mama, we need this one, this one. So what do you want to say about such upcoming kids generation?
This generation is raised by us. This generation is raised by us, and we need to understand. Right now, we have a platform to say this, that Gen Zs are taking over and we millennials. I'm a millennial. So, I'm still saying this.
I'm too. I'm not a Gen Z. I'm still millennial.
So, we always say this, that we millennials were doing this, we're doing that. You do it as an entertainment, it's fine. Like, I have also made a lot of Gen Z millennial videos with my daughter, which are more for entertainment purpose, which are more for understanding the differences so that we can fill in that generation gap. Yeah, because our parents also had this generation gap. They didn't have a platform to say it out, to bring it out. We have a platform, that's why we are saying this. But this generation gap is always going to be there.
How about being into a parenthood where your daughter or your kids, they show that they know much upgraded than you, and sometimes the parents feel insecure that why is this impacting their life? Do you
shouldn't
think
feel insecure? Like, I don't see my parents being insecure, because I mean there was time when we were showing off that we know so much more and you don't know, because they were not insecure, because they gave me a right understanding. That respect is there for them.
Mashallah.
And now I'll carry forward the same thing for my daughter. So don't be insecure. Maybe there's no history about what anybody's parents have done, but don't be insecure, like, is what I would like to say, because it's good. You should be proud that your child knows something more than you. That is what we all parents want, don't we?
Exactly. With that note, we are ending our segment number 2 with this and that, where you have seen being a parent, being a blogger or an influencer, life is also, you can live as a normal life. You don't need to be into a taboo with so many stigmas. We'll move to our segment number 3, that is rapid fire, which is one of my favorite segment. We're moving to our segment number 3, that's rapid fire. So Pooja, are you excited?
Absolutely, very much excited, nervous,
and
both.
penalty. So the terms and condition is the timer is set. You need to answer the question very fast, and let's see how you play. Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. What's your favorite movie? Rapid fire.
3 Idiots.
What's your secret mantra?
Secret mantra. Everything is a divine plan.
What's your favorite non-traditional food?
Non-traditional sushis.
If you got a chance to be a fashion Insta icon, so which will be your persona?
I mean, I do believe that I'm not very great with fashion. I
Uh,
cannot guide very well with fashion.
Okay. What was your first salary?
You're in Dubai?
Overall, what was your first salary? The first salary you got?
First salary in India as an intern was 6,000 rupees.
Oh, that's good. What did you do with your first salary?
I had given it to my parents.
Whoa. What's your favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? Lots. I am a sweet tooth. I like everything.
So,
Custard pudding.
okay. What's your favorite music?
90s.
Okay.
Soulful.
What's your go-to dinner?
Go to
Dinner.
khichdi.
I love khichdi. I wish I could have khichdi today, but what to do? What's your nickname?
Poo.
Pooh. Which one? Jo mud ke nahi dekha?
Haan.
If you got a chance to go for outing with your family, which place you would prefer?
Currently Chipotle, but it's always crowded.
No worries, you will go for sure. Which was one of your video that has gone viral and which you was very proud of?
My first millennial Gen Z comparison video with my daughter, and my first video to go 1 million. Before that, there were few viral videos, but none of them hit 1 million.
Wow. What's your favorite dish you cook?
I cook ragda patties.
And you didn't bring for us, so.
Also misal.
And you didn't get for us. What's your deepest fear?
Deepest fear? My daughter wants a pet and I don't want them.
Oh, you're phobic with the pets?
Yeah.
What do you think, is society improving now or no?
Society? Yes.
What people misunderstand about you?
Many things.
What makes you angry?
I don't get angry, I get hangry.
Okay.
You don't know what is hangry? Hungry? Angry.
So, what do you want your loved ones should know more about you?
Nothing. They know me.
Oh, that's very confident. Any opportunity which you miss and you say, "हाँ काश मैं वो opportunity करता या करती."
Yes. That has come, but then next thought, maybe there was a divine plan.
Oh.
Like I told, that's my mantra.
Okay. What is the silliest mistake you have done at your childhood which you remember now and you say, मैंने भी ये किया था एक time पे.
Not really mistake, but hearing music on full loud volume when parents are not in house.
With that note, now she has a penalty. Is she didn't do rapid fire well, so you need to call 3 person of your circle right now, and you need to say them, "Hey, I'm Pooja. I'm in All My Days podcast, or I'm in a podcast." So you need to call in the loudspeaker.
I did well. I did
With
well.
penalty which all has to go through.
Only there was one question.
So you need to call now. 3, 2, 1. Let's start the first caller.
Don't tell me the Rupati
Hi, I'm Pooja. Okay, and I am in a podcast.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Kunal, to answer. It was a penalty. She has gone. So, yeah, you help her to get the voucher. Thank you.
Okay, and you can go on live on social media. You'll be more famous. Tell people, I feel.
The second caller. Let's see.
Sorry, wait. Hi, Vidhi. I'm Pooja, and right now I'm in a podcast.
Thank you, Vidhi, to answer the call. She won the hamper, actually. She got a penalty. Thank you so much to answer. Okay. Now,
Okay, bye. This was bad. Oh, wait.
see, she's so fast. The blogging का passion अभी आ रहा है.
Hello.
Hi, Parina.
Hi, bolo.
I'm Pooja, and right now I'm in a podcast. And this is the penalty, okay? That's why I had to call you.
Thank you, Parina, to answer the call. She won the hamper. Thank you so much.
Okay.
With that note, we have an amazing hamper for you, Pooja.
Thank you so much.
It is full vegan and it's from Sweet Connection.
So much.
So with that note, now we are moving to our last segment of the show. It's so fun to have you, Pooja. May Allah bless you
I'm
always.
so blessed.
What's your khwahish, your wish you want to get fulfilled as soon as possible? And how was the experience with Oh My Days podcast?
What's my khwahish and my wish that should be fulfilled? I frankly don't like disclosing because I believe that don't make it public. I believe in never lie.
Ah, that's true. But something कुछ तो हो गया ऐसे normal ख्वाहिश जो पूरा हो.
To get a very great, good collaboration. Yeah.
And what's your experience with the Oh My Days podcast?
It was great. You people are really flexible in adjusting times and in getting my requirements because we had locations here, there. Finally, you made it to Udmet and I was so happy.
Any last message you want to give to the youth who will be watching this episode?
The last message is, let me start from the first thing, that is, please take everything, please consume only what you want, avoid from negative comments. I need to say this. Second is, most important, now comes the message, is be yourself, be confident, and just do what you like, keeping your surroundings, your families, your well-wishers with you always.
That always, as I say, please follow what your parents has been taught you because that will be never wrong. The protocol they set for you is always to improve yourself because they know their kids much more better than anybody. So
Absolutely. On this note, I'll really say, absolutely, this is true. I mean, sometimes we might find our parents very very conservative and not very broad-minded. They come from a different generation. Respect that. They have set certain boundaries. Just enhance on those boundaries, but we shouldn't overdo it.
With that note, it's Muhammad signing out. That's Pooja for today. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.